My name is Leah Weinstein and I work with textiles and sculpture. I've been making textile pieces for 12 or 15 years. There are 10 forms that will be worn by 10 performers, wearing them as a boat shape. They can be moved around in different interesting ways. When they come together as a whole, they create a shelter. We had Roberta Price lead the welcome.
We ask you, Creator, for your many blessings for all the people that are participating in it. Thank you.
The performers start outside of the cannery, moving through part of the museum exhibit. When I chose the cannery as a starting point was looking at Richmond's history as an island city with a history of fishing and river transport. And then going into the park area where they will set up the sculptural forms. We had a few surprise encounters with people from the public. And this one boy who Michelle lured in a really interesting way. There's pieces of welcome mats performed with as a way to playfully invite the public into the work. The 10 performers slowly move through the mall, going up onto the second and third floor. The mall has 3 levels of balcony space that can look down. The forms come together. It was lovely the way people engaged with the work. I think they really did feel invited in. And then the performers would carry the piece out of the mall again. I've installed a circle of pieces of welcome mats in different configurations. The materials for the mats are all natural materials without any rubber backing so that they will biodegrade into the landscape. Thinking about this idea of when you arrive in a place, the place kind of grows into you and you become part of the landscape of a place. So the performers walk along the path to that site. We have major wind today, so fingers crossed that we'll hit a small pause and actually be able to put the structure up. And I'm interested in that site partly because it's next to Musqueam shell midden, as well as the fact that it's a man-made knoll, and from the aerial view it's actually the shape of a shell. So I'm interested in how those shell shapes are mirrored also in the sculpture. In thinking about these sculptures as an interface between the performer and the landscape. As a wearable form, it relates to the performer's body. As a shelter, it relates more to the landscape. The intention of this project, especially in the context of art in unexpected places, is exploring how do we inhabit these public places. And the unexpected part is that it moves through the landscape. Sculpture generally gets installed and stays there for months or years. But in this case, we're carrying it in and carrying it out all in one gesture, traveling through places and carrying that dwelling or way of inhabiting with us. It's kind of a nomadic architecture.